What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist, and I use this series to break down my TikToks and my YouTube shorts. Today's episode is going to be about how you can avoid narcissists by raising your standards. Like and subscribe for more. Stay tuned. Thank you. You want to know one of the best ways to avoid narcissistic people in relationships? And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. One of the best ways to avoid narcissistic people in relationships is to simply raise your standards. What I mean by raise your standards is not just financial standards of a significant other. I mean emotional availability standards. So many people are out here trying to find the one, trying to find that significant other or that perfect match for themselves, that they ignore emotional availability. Like they check every other box that you're looking for except for emotional availability. And what happens a lot of times is that you realize that this person is emotionally unavailable because they've shared some type of trauma that they went through in their childhood or something with you. But again, a lot of people are out here trying to fix people, so you overlook that. You're like, maybe I can fix them. If I can fix them, they'll check every single box of mine. And in the process of trying to fix them, you lose yourself. Raising your standards of emotional availability will help you sort out narcissistic people from your life, because most narcissistic people are emotionally unavailable men and women and non-binary people. Raise those standards to the roof. Welcome back, y'all. And so as you can see in that video right there, raising your standards is one of the simplest ways that you can help repel and avoid most narcissistic people. The reason I say raise most is because some narcissistic, well, all narcissistic people are going to, most narcissistic people are going to pretend to be emotionally available at first. That's why I tell people to slow the hell down. At the beginning of relationships, y'all be in such a damn rush to get married and have kids and just get the ball rolling, and then you found out that, damn, they're not who I thought they were. Wow, it was actually a mistake to live together and get married in a month. Wow, I didn't really know this person. I was just love bombed. I want to say slow the F down. I'm pretty sure YouTube will take that down. Slow the hell down. Dear Lord, y'all be making yourselves like walking targets for narcissists by wanting to move fast, by wanting to let everybody know what you want and need from a person. Slow down. If somebody shares some trauma to you from about previous relationships or how they were raised, that is a red flag. And I don't have my red flags on me. Dang it. I thought I had some red flags on me, but I don't. I got a pack right here. I got a pack of red flags right here. Yeah, I got a pack of them right here. That is a red flag. One right here. So I keep them on hand. I keep red flags on hand now. That's a red flag, y'all. That is not a badge of honor to share some traumatic experience with you early on in a relationship or a possible relationship. If they tell you how much their exes have cheated on them and treated them terribly, my ex-wife was a terrible, terrible person who took me through the ringers, and I've been shut down ever since. That's a damn red flag that person is not ready for you. So let's just say that if they're telling them the truth about what their ex did to them, or if they are narcissists and they're lying and projecting what their ex did and they are actually the perpetrators, like they treated their ex terribly, both of those are not good. But so many people want to go out here and try to work on other people. Like you want to take like I said in the previous episode, you want to take this toolkit, like this human toolkit, this Bob the Builder or Bobette the Builder damn tool belt, and try to fix people that are broken. They tell you that they are broken. Hey, I'm broken. I got some healing to do. Because you'll share what happened in your previous relationships. And like, Lee, but how did they get to that point about talking about this? Simple question like this. This is how this can get to this point. Why is somebody like you single? Got you. Because if I come to you and ask you something, if we're on the first date, like, so why is somebody like you single? And of course, that's an open-ended, loaded-ass question, because now you're going to share all the good stuff about you, and then you're going to share the bad stuff about what happened to you. Well, Lee, how should we answer that question? As vaguely as possible. Why is somebody like you single? Because I haven't found the one just yet. Boom. Simple. You see how simple that was right there? Simple. Straight to the point. No chaser. Straight shot. No chaser. You don't have to divulge so much information up front. If they ask you that question, you ask them that question. And what they gonna say? They'll give you a vague ass answer too, because they're trying. You can tell if they're matching your energy. If they're matching your energy, they'll just say, "Oh, I haven't found the one either." What about your exes? They weren't none of your exes was. Have you previously been married? Oh, all my exes was crazy. So let's just say, because if somebody tells you all of their exes were crazy, that's one of these. Because regardless of whether or not who the crazy one in their relationship was, let's just say, play devil's advocate right here. Lee, you are a devil. Lee, you're actually the devil. How can you play the devil advocate? Can you advocate for yourself? What are you doing here? Blah, 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 boo, boo, boo. I know what you're going to say. I'm going to play... My mind be running weird. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, right here. So let's just say that the narcissist in your life, or that person you're on a date with, they say that. They're like, all my exes are crazy. So let's just say all their exes are crazy. You don't think that person sitting in front of you that has a bunch of crazy exes, you don't think they've sustained some trauma from those relationships? You don't think they've become emotionally shut down because they've been hurt so much? If all their exes were crazy, that's a double-edged sword. Because if all their exes were crazy, they're bringing old trauma into your new relationship, and they're going to mess you up because they're going to be emotionally unavailable. Raise those standards. That's not something you want to deal with. But like, they check all my boxes, Lee, except for the emotional. What if I'm not going to be a crazy ex? I'm not going to be crazy at all. I'm going to acquiesce to everything that they want. I'm going to do everything they want me to do so I can be happy with that person, so they can be happy and they can love me. I'm going to love them like they need to be loved. Double-edged sword, because you're going to waste your time trying to love somebody that's emotionally unavailable, regardless of if all their exes were crazy or if they are actually the crazy one. Because regardless of how they answer that question, if all my exes are crazy, either they are bringing emotional damage to your new relationship, or they were the crazy one and they emotionally damaged other people and they're going to emotionally damage you. Both things are bad. You hear that? If you hear that statement, raise your damn standards. I don't care how long you've been celibate. I don't care how long you've been saving yourself. Raise your damn standards, because you're going to get emotionally connected to this person and they're going to break you down. So raise your standards of who you let clap them cheeks, or raise your standard on whose cheeks you go to clap. That's point blank, period. Like, raise those standards. Oh, you're emotionally unavailable? I've been told that before. Bye. Whoop, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it works today. But literally, that's the mindset. All my exes are crazy. Is a double-edged sword. Raise those standards. If the second they show some emotional unavailability and your intuition kicks in, your gut says this person isn't right, raise your damn standards and leave. Or finish the date later on and there be your last conversation you have with this person. You don't have to give people second chances based on terrible first days. Like, I gave a terrible first date and they treated me terrible. They lied to me. They made me feel less than. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep my standards low as hell, and I'm going to go back and give that person a second chance, even though they remind me of my ex. Your intuition is there to protect you. Raise your standards. And like I said in my original YouTube short, TikTok or whatever, that it's not just financial standards. It's the emotional availability. Raise your standards on who you are looking for. Yes, narcissist, toxic people are going to pretend to be emotionally available, but they cannot hold it up for long-ass periods of time. They cannot do that. That's why I tell you to take your time in a relationship. Eventually, their true colors will show. You don't want to go too slow, but you don't want to go too damn fast. But too fast is bad. Too slow is also bad, but too fast is bad. Too slow, driving a car too slow might get you pulled over, but driving a car too fast might end up in a 20-car accident that you started. You know, a pile up because you can't hit the brakes fast enough. Boom, got you. Look at that analogy. That's fire. Top of the head. Top of the head right there. That came out the top of the dome. Too slow. Oh! Too slow will get you, might get you arrested, might get you pulled over, but going too fast also can get you arrested, but you can also crash going fast as hell. You can. Pile up. There you go. Slow it down. Why is everybody so against slowing down relationships and things like that? Why is everybody so against that? Like, seriously, take your time. What are you rushing for? If this is forever, if this is meant to be, why are we trying to race to the finish line? You know what I mean? Literally. Why are we trying to race to the finish line if this is forever? Literally. Take your time. If they start showing you that they're emotionally unavailable, you can't convey your feelings to them, you can't rationalize with them, you can't get your point across, raise those damn standards. Because if you raise your standards, people that don't meet those standards don't approach you. They don't come to you, but that'll eliminate so many people. Of course it will. Of course. Of course it eliminates people that shouldn't be there. You want people to be there? You want to date people that you don't really want to be with? You want to date people that are going to waste years of your life? That's what you got? You got some years to waste? You have years to waste. You got that right, because God gave you a short time period to be on this earth, but you got them to waste, correct? Just want to hear you say it. You have years to waste? Just say yes, Lee. I have years to waste. Then then turn the video off. Go and unsubscribe from me and go waste those years on somebody who don't deserve it. Go ahead, be safe, take care of those years, and waste those years. You come back and follow me next year. You're like, well, 2 years down the road, you're like, I waited 2 years. I'm like, oh, cool, that's you. You said that. You wanted to waste 2 years because you didn't want to raise those standards, because you would eliminate people who don't belong there. Raise your standards. Keep those boundaries up. The boundaries are there to protect you. If somebody violates those boundaries early on, peace, deuces. And violating a boundary is something as simple as being late as hell on the first date. Hey, I'm going to be an hour late for the first date. Sit at the restaurant and wait on me. Food cold as hell. You right there looking stupid. That means they're already dominating your time and violating your boundaries. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me. Stop accepting below standards. Raise your standards. Be safe. Take care of yourself, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. I got to pick my son up from school. Mental illness is out. Peace.